be seated. Welcome everybody to the University of Lancashire's graduation ceremony, at which we're delighted to be celebrating the successes of our fabulous graduates. And welcome too to those who are watching this online across the globe. It guarantees to be a day you'll all remember. I'm now pleased to invite our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Graham Baldwin, to say a few words of welcome to you all and to reflect on the significance of what you've achieved.
Welcome to the University of Lancashire. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Honorary Fellows, distinguished guests, proud family and friends, and most importantly, the graduands, it is my privilege to welcome you all to this wonderful occasion, graduation at the University of Lancashire. Today is a celebration of achievement, perseverance, and transformation. It marks not just the end of one chapter, but the beginning of another, one filled with promise, purpose, and potential. Before we begin, let me share something that defines who we are as a university. Our motto, Ex Solo Ad Solem, as sung during the procession, means from the earth to the sun. This is more than a phrase. The motto reflects our founding purpose, to help individuals from whatever background to aspire towards knowledge and progress. It embodies education as a transformative force, enabling students to reach their full potential. It was adopted in 1828, so has been a guiding principle for nearly 200 years. It reminds us that learning is not static. It is a journey of elevation, of striving towards the best version of ourselves. Today, you embody that journey. Graduation is important because it is a milestone that recognizes years of hard work, including very often late nights, early mornings, and countless moments of growth. It is a moment to pause and reflect on how far you've come and to look ahead with courage and with confidence. Education is not just about knowledge. It is also about character and purpose. Never has the world needed thoughtful, principled change makers more than it does today. We live in a time of profound uncertainty, from climate change and global health challenges to economic instability, technological disruption, and increasing geopolitical tensions. Our world is complex and ever-changing. But in the face of these challenges, there is hope, and much of that hope resides with you as our graduates. You are entering the world not just with degrees and qualifications, but with a greater understanding of the world around you. You've learned to think critically, to question assumptions, to engage with diverse perspectives, and to act with empathy and integrity. These are not just academic skills, these are life skills, and exactly the skills that the world needs. As the philosopher John Dewey once said, education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. Your time at university has prepared you not just for a job, but for a life of contribution, of curiosity and courage. Here at the University of Lancashire, we are proud of the role we play in shaping the future. Over the past 2 years, our university has achieved remarkable success in research and innovation. 72% of our submissions to the Research Excellence Framework were adjudged to have outstanding or very considerable worldwide impact, reaching 68 countries and over 18 million people. This translates as the University of Lancashire being 63rd for research power, adjudged against over 140 UK institutions. Our researchers are tackling real-world problems, from improving maternity care and solving crime to advancing health technologies and supporting deaf education in India. One of our cosmology PhD students who recently discovered the Big Ring, a second ultra-large structure in deep space, followed this up by being invited to present the 4th Penrose Lecture at Oxford University. This is all the more remarkable when you consider that the first Penrose Lecture was given by the world-famous theoretical physicist and author of A Brief History of Time, Sir Stephen Hawking. Also, one of the archaeology team, Dr. Brenna Hassett, has just won £1 million grant from the Wellcome Trust entitled Tracing Diseases of Contact at the End of Human Mobility. Our experts are heard and seen on a regular basis, appearing on TV, radio, and in print media, discussing their areas of expertise, explaining their latest findings and impact, and giving expert opinion on global activities. Dr. Megan Argo was earlier this year on BBC Breakfast, helping us to understand what went wrong when a Japanese moonlander named Resilience crashed during its attempted lunar landing on June the 5th this year. Very relevant, considering our motto. We are proud of the very significant contribution we make to the supply of key workers. Here we educate medics, health workers, police, vets, social workers, lawyers, business colleagues, and more. And few, if any of us, will go through life without being touched by several of these professions. It's universities like ours that work with 93% of the National Health Service trusts and account for 64% of all universities delivering subjects such as adult nursing, 76% of nursing students, 70% of midwifery students, and 78% of social work students study at universities like the University of Lancashire. We are truly a university of and for our region, with national and global influence. But today is not about the university and its achievements, it's about you. You face challenges of your own. Some of you will have studied through a pandemic, others balanced work, family and study, and no doubt most of you have faced moments of doubt. But you persevered, and that resilience will serve you well. It's perhaps apt to reflect on the words of Roger Federer, the famous tennis player, when also speaking at a graduation ceremony. He said, "Not everything you try will work, not every risk will pay off, not every call will be the right one, but that's okay. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of it. What matters is how you respond, how you learn, and how you grow. Remember that success is not about perfection, it's about persistence. Even the greatest champions face setbacks." Federer went on to ask, "What percentage of the points do you think I won in my career?" Only 54%. In other words, even top-ranked tennis players win barely more than half of the points they play. That means he lost nearly half the time, but he still became a champion and a legend. The lesson? You don't need to win every point, or indeed every interview or every opportunity. What matters is how you respond, how you learn, and how you keep moving forward. Resilience, not perfection, is the key. So, as you step into the next phase of your journey, whether it's further study, a new job, or something entirely unexpected, know this: you are ready, you are equipped, and you are very much needed. We are incredibly proud of you, and we hope that you are proud of us too, for the education we've provided, the community we've built, and the values that we've shared. Before I close, I want to offer heartfelt thanks to all those who supported our graduates along the way: families, friends, mentors, and loved ones. Your encouragement, patience, and belief have made this day possible. Let's take a moment to thank them for their love and support, for they have played an integral role in your success. Graduates, please join me in a massive round of applause for them. To our dedicated academic staff and professional services teams, thank you for your unwavering commitment to excellence, inclusion, and student success. And finally, to all our graduates, congratulations. You've earned this moment. From all of us at the University of Lancashire, we wish you every success, every joy, and every opportunity in the future. Leave this hall with confidence, go forward with pride, go forward with purpose, and never stop learning. Thank you.
Graduands, it's now the moment you've been waiting for, the presentation of your awards. You'll be guided all the way by our university ushers and will cross the stage individually once your name is read out. So please make sure you bring your named seat cards with you to the stage. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards from the School of Business. Thank you. For a thesis entitled A PLS SEM Model of Digital Leadership Skills Affecting Digital Transformation Performance in the UAE's Downstream Oil and Gas Industry, Manager Perspectives, the degree of Doctor of Business Administration is awarded to Salam Nasser Salam Ali Aladawi. For a thesis entitled The Effect of Artificial Intelligence Implementation on Risk Management, a study of the UAE private retail sector, the degree of Doctor of Business Administration is awarded to Salim Abdullah Salam Sarur Al-Jabiri. For a thesis entitled Enhancing the Attractiveness of the UAE's Higher Education, Strategies for Becoming an International Hub for International Students, the degree of Doctor of Business Administration is awarded to Abdullah Muhammad Rashid Al-Shaiba Al-Mahiri. For a thesis entitled Enhancing Cybersecurity Awareness in the UAE, Strategies Against Cyber Threats and Assets Protection, the degree of Doctor of Business Administration is awarded to Muhammad Ahmad Saeed Abdullah Al-Zabi. For a thesis entitled The Impact of Workplace Automation on Employee Wellbeing, a case study of the adoption of the JIRA toolset at BAE Systems, the degree of Doctor of Business Administration is awarded to Ghazanfar Ali Khan. For a thesis entitled Perceived Risk and Behavioural Intention to Adopt E-Government in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates, the degree of Doctor of Business Administration is awarded to Ibrahim Salman Yusuf Salman Al-Mahdi. For a thesis entitled The Role of Organisational Culture in the Adoption of Emergent Technologies for Enabling Safety in the UAE Nuclear Organisations, the degree of Doctor of Business Administration is awarded to Amani Samani. for a thesis entitled A Study of Challenges in the Adoption of Renewable Energy in Nigeria, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Farouk Suli Garo. Thank you. Master of Business Administration, Alberto Luis Masei Ezawa Ogusuko. Hani Hussein Al-Matroud. Charles McCafferty Bowman. Xin Yu Chen. Feng Juan Duan. Hua Huang. Nisha Jolicoeur Laurent. Tran Tai Khan Lin. Oghenikome Reginald Okabo. Yangji Yu. Junuk Shin. Billy Joe Stelges. Li Din Huang Fui. Miran Vauputish. Wei Zhang. Master of Business Administration Executive, Graham Taylorson. Yi Yeung. Master of Business Administration with New Venture Creation, Kumal. Sangeeth Pals. Syed Abdur Rahman. Syed Afnan Ahmed. Adebola Adedefe Adebeyi. Joy Ibani Adekula Oba. Sainaga Hemanth Akineni. Harsh Bardwaj. Kaushik Ahmad Biwan. Nagasai Prasad Bogavali. Kavya Bolineni. Shafnas Edakavel. Khaleda Husna Faria. Multazim Azim Hodakar. Sesu Gigri. Malavika Jayan. Antonia Oganamaro Kalaba. Muhammad Fayez Khan. Hisham Kondegadan. Sanjay Kumar Kushwaha. Magdalena Leorden Galindo. Kamal Ben Mukashbai Lunagaria. Saiteja Matam. Nathiana Mohan. Venugopal Mulaguru. Stacey Wanjiku Mwangi. Abademi Halima Onalopo. Sai Prudvi Pedinti. Aswathi Pushpangadan. Abia Keza. Abdul Kalam Sheikh. Anu Sharma. Drayambak Sharma. Harshith Vama Vadapalli. Sai Venkatash Vankapati. Master of Business Administration with Professional Placement, Loretta Amateo Aditueze. Rajendra Reddy Dendi. Niharika Dusari. Muhammad Zunif Kamaluddin. Rohit Raj Kanta Parambil. Muhammad Sufyan Pulialakandi. Shruti Ranga Ramanujam. Okay. Master of Science in International Business and Management, Lukash Banash. Master of Business Administration with Research, Ramneet Kaur. Thank you. Zoya Bakhtiar. Shak Abdul Hussain Saidi. Manadeep Reddy Anudu. Vikas Reo Biala. Baby Thasina Madithapra. Kezia Madikera. Vaishnavi Medapalli. Madhavi Rupan. Dan Shibu George. Rachel Diana Stanley. Yusherath Velakat. Master of Research in Sustainability and Management, Amandeep Kaur. Prabjot Kaur. Basantha Gati. Sujan Prasad Acharya. Sonia. Folakemi Amalolo Adebayo. Ali Khalifa Kamis Leguais Al Suwaidi. Shama Hamoud Suleiman Al Wahabi. Nena Kingsley Ameka. Ashmita Bashyal. Najla Muhammad Ibrahim Ahmed Buhaza. Rajita Dahal. Smithri Dunjel. Philanka Dulawari Dayawadnaj. Mandika Gajmer. Sarita Gimiri. Sunday Ayare Ekipufa. Pitigala Kankanamaj Donna Nipuni Jairathne. Sangita Kadaka. Wathsala Kopala Mudalij. Sushil Lama. Garima Lo Tamang. Gashin Madhukapur. Manju Pudel. Melina Ray. Yogesh Rana Magara. Umesh Kumar Sa. Babata Sabkota. Pooja Shahi. Anita Shrestha. Sarita Shrestha. Sujina Shrestha. Sohada Purnasudel. Devika Shri Kumar. Usha Thapa. Master of Science in Digital Marketing Communications, Francis Finlay. Emma Gittins. Philippa Green. Catherine Leeming. Master of Science in Finance and Management, Lim Chen Nan Scott. Master of Science in Financial Management, Majid KM Hemadina. Master of Science in Human Resource Management, Jayesh. Mohammed Sajid. Ishat Akinalaja. Pooja Alakadan. Victoria Barber. Ferdous Begum. Julia Blackwell. Avina de Souza. Maria Gora. Kiran Khan. Amarachi Madabubu. Faith Mathful Fida Shafiki Marisa Puriwil. Kumari Kiranmai Menta. Charlie Moran. Abigail Wangyu Minui. Samantha Deacon Murray. Adita Nema. Daja Nirikiene. Felicity Price Wilkes. Jake Smith. Kriti Thacker. Amy Waddington. Victoria Walker. Master of Research in Sustainability and Management, Anish Pudaseni. Master of Science in International Business and Management, Hina. Shubham. Alia. Anurag. Gajandeep Kaur. Gaurav. Gurwinder Singh. Meenakshi. Muhammad Harries. Yashika. Jahangir Khan Anik. Vishnu. Washi Hasara Wikramasinghe Bhuvanasinghe Arachij. Mariam Barjit. Karan Chowdhury. Adelina Courtney. Hind Gaya. Salman Khan. Diksha Gautam. Shubham. Leuti Parker. Cherachukwu Godwin Irondi. Sanjay Jamwal. Punya Jayakumar Kurup. Gurudatta Singh. Gurpreet Kaur. Harmanpreet Kaur. Navjot Kaur. Sajjad Ali Khan. Abid Ahmed Saeed Malji. Zuzana Marciniak. Jenna Mohumo. Umar Nawaz. Arham Kazi. Kapil Sagar. Muhammad Talha. Neelakandan Kaliakanan. Gada Sri Suba. Ambles Ukegbu. Krishna Kaushik Reddy Vemi Reddy. Casey Ziafak. Master of Science in International Hospitality and Tourism Management, Jocelyn Afia Kuntu Gayapong. Bestin Sabu Abraham. Yehua Z. Master of Science in International Hospitality and Tourism Management with Placement, Surav Kumar Chowdhury. Praveen Reddy Kayati. Nitin Reddy Makala. Nirajan Hanumant Raskar. Disha Mangesh Shah. Prayan Vijay. Master of Science in Project Management, Amanjot Singh. Barinder Kaur Chandi. Shamil Abdul Kader. Lokesh Reddy Adapala. Musa Aswat. Tasanapon Detsatian. Divya Divakara. Vaishek Gandaharan Nambia. Mohammed Zirak Minhas. Beneth Naji. Abede Ruth Ogbeta. Graciette Rosa. Master of Science in Supply Chain Management, Abdul Kader Razin. Mohammed Mahin Nihal. Saif Ijaz. Vinil Kailas Sunil Vijayasuri. Master of Science in Sustainable Management and Leadership, Pooja Chowdhury. Shamila Fernando. Gayatri Marushika Gunawardena Gamaj. Blessing Imafidon. Rajinder Singh. Sonam Thukral. Postgraduate Diploma in Business Administration, Executive Kerry Fawcett. Peter Green. Postgraduate Diploma in Management Research, Jason Ward. Postgraduate Certificate in International Business and Management, Hasita Banuka Hapagoda Achiji Kankanamaj. Chatura Dinushan Hapagoda Arachidi Kankanamaj. Mathik Karan Kumasuriam. Nilanka Demayathni Gunadasa Udawalaj. Postgraduate Certificate in Sustainable Management and Leadership, Nimal Munasinga Kankanamaj. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Pharmaceutical Studies, Salma Robel. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the Marvellous School of Business.
Vice-Chancellor, the presentations are completed. Congratulations to every single one of you who have received their award. I am delighted to welcome to the stage Melanie Waite, who is going to perform for us today. Melanie is currently in her third year studying law here at the University of Lancashire. Outside of her studying, Melanie is a soul and Motown singer who has been touring the Northwest for the past 15 years, entertaining crowds at weddings, events, parties and more. As well as being a successful solo artist, she also fronts jazz events, trio and four-piece rock band. You are in for a real treat today. Please put your hands together for our very own Melanie Waits.
Just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned, staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find, reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. I break traditions, sometimes my tries are outside the lines. We've been conditioned to not make mistakes, but I can't live that way, no. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find, reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. Come on, all the nurses yesterday were giving it a choir. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. Thank you. Well done, everyone.
Thank you, Melanie. The ceremony is very nearly finished, and it's almost time for the celebrations to really get going with your families, friends, loved ones, and supporters. But we need something symbolic to kick things off. So please listen to my following instructions very carefully. Firstly, all non-graduates in the room, please get your cameras ready for a photo opportunity. Secondly, graduates, please all stand and take off your mortarboards. Now, when I count to 3, I want you to throw your mortarboards up into the air in the traditional fashion of what you've achieved at your time at university. But please don't throw them too high or too far to avoid them injuring yourself or someone else. And because, importantly, once you've retrieved your mortarboard, it's yours to take home and keep with the university's best wishes. So here we go. On the count of 3, throw your mortarboards into the air and give a big cheer. Then we'll all follow with a further 3 cheers. 1, 2, 3. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Now, please take your seats for one last time while I explain the final stage of this amazing special day. As we bring the ceremony to a close, I would like to thank everyone for being involved in making today such a happy and memorable occasion and sharing this special day with our university community. Once we have sung the national anthem, the platform party will leave the stage. You will process out of the hall past a guard of honour in the central aisle. A university usher will prompt your row when you need to stand up. Please make sure you take all of your belongings with you. Guests, may I ask that you remain seated until the graduates and platform party have left the hall. You'll then be guided through the doors at the side by the ushers to rejoin your graduate in the Student Centre for post-ceremony celebrations. We hope you've enjoyed your ceremony today. Well done to you all, and congratulations once again. For those of you who can, please now stand for the national anthem of Great Britain.